you ready? Are 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 you ready? Tell me you're ready.
Hello everybody, and thank you so much for clicking on the show. And that's what it's called. It's called the show. I mean, how much simpler can you get than that, okay? I want to keep it simple. It's going to be the show once a week, 15 minutes, okay? I figure I could probably count on most of you to tune in for 15 minutes once a week to find out what's happening. Here's what you can expect to see on the show with David Burrows. That'd be me, right? Is that me? Okay, yes, okay. I'm David Burrows. I'm going to be your host, and here's what I'm going to do for you. Of a YouTube video of the week. It's very, very popular, and I'm looking for you to send me your YouTube favorites, and I'll put them on the show. And we're going to have one of those today, okay? So stand by for that. Going to be talking about local sports with the Sarnia Legionnaires, the Sarnia Sting, and every once in a while, I'm going to step outside of the studio and be doing some really cool interviews with maybe some local sports fans, maybe some local sports athletes. And we might just get into a whole bunch of stuff about what's happening all around town. You never know what's going to happen on the show. And the only way you're going to know what happens on the show is if every week you tune into my Facebook and click on the show. It's pretty simple. I figure 15 minutes, a little bit of humor, a little bit of fun, and who knows what else I'm going to come up with. Going to have some music videos on here as well, and going to have some sponsorships coming up very shortly. I'm working on that right now. And going to have some giveaways, so it's going to be worth your while to tune into the show once a week at least, okay? So, without further ado, I got to do my favorite segment of the show, and that is the YouTube Video of the Week. Now, the YouTube Video of the Week this week came from a friend of mine on Facebook. I won't mention his name, but you know who you are, and I want to thank you very much for finding this. If you are a Jeopardy fan, you're going to get a kick out of this. If you're not a Jeopardy fan, you're going to get a kick out of this. If you... Just watch the video. Here's the YouTube video of the week, right here. Watch it now.
It's the YouTube video of the week.
All right, guys, here we go. We got the top 6 answers on the board. Name something that gets passed around. Chris.
A joint.
A joint.
Can I leave?
Yeah. Now, Chris, I don't know what 100 people you thought we were talking to at some nice little mall across good old America, but I'm pretty sure the people didn't tell the survey people, hey, an illegal drug. Let's turn around and see how many weed heads are out there with Chris. A joint. This is when you know we're going to hell. Okay, Tracy, only 4 answers top it, so.
The collection plate at church.
Now she's got the halo, and I got the horns.
I like the way you tried to stop us from going to hell. You, Mr. You evil boy, passing around the little thing with this funny smell, looking for some saving here. Church plate. Oh. It's less than the joint. This is not good. I'm just gonna do, you just go over there. They're gonna play this.
Yes, we are.
All right, I thought that was some pretty funny stuff, and I want to thank my friend Matt for finding that YouTube video of the week. I stole it from his Facebook, but I thought that was some pretty funny stuff. You know, funny stuff. Anyway, I thought it was some good humor that you might enjoy. So look forward to the YouTube video of the week every week. The show is going to be available to you every Monday. I'll have a new show. It'll be up all week on YouTube and on Facebook. So check my Facebook and tell all your friends and like the show. Please spread the word to check into the show with David Burrows every Monday. And of course, it'll be available to you all week. And once in a while, I'll have some weekend updates for you as well. All right, to move on to the next part of the show, let's move on to some sports. Of course, the Sarnia Sting doing not too bad. They're still hanging in there. This past week, of course, the Guelph Storm beat the Sarnia Sting 6-5 in overtime, but still some great hockey. I'll show you some of those highlights coming up in just a moment. And then the Windsor Spitfire lost to the Sarnia Sting 6-2. So way to go, guys. Hanging in there, doing not too bad. Also want to mention to you, the Sarnia Legionnaires have had their 11th win at home, and their last game here at home, they beat St. Mary's, which they were tied with them in the playoffs last year, and the goalies even came out at the end of the year and were fighting each other. I was there watching that. It was some pretty cool hockey. The coaches got into it and everything. So a bit of a rivalry happened there. My friend Kyle McKinnon, one of the commentators on the Eagle 103.3 FM, decided to announce that he thought they were going to win 7-2. They did even one better than that. The Sarnia Legionnaires beat St. Mary's 8-2, and it was incredible hockey from the people I were told were there. You can tune in and listen if you can't make it down to the Sarnia Brock Street Bar, and you can listen to the Eagle 103.3 FM every Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Jeremy and Kyle are on there broadcasting all the highlights for you and the whole game as well. All right, and if you can make it down to the Sarnia Brock Street Barn, by all means do it. Tickets are nice and cheap. And great hockey. Check that out. Also, they went on to play in Chatham, and unfortunately losing to Chatham 6-3, but still some great hockey. So right now, I want to take a little bit of break, or not a break, I just want to move on. And here's the highlights from the Sarnia Sting. Take a look.
Here is Reed Boucher to Thompson. Brett Thompson waits. His shot whistles wide, looks to follow up on it. Going towards the front of the net, they score! A jam play at the front of the net. We'll see who gets the goal. It's either Carnevale or Boucher. Either way, it's 1-0 Sarnia. Shot from line by Dunnick, scores! Craig Dunnick takes the shot and finds the back of the net. Welcome to Sarnia. It's 2-0. Right off the drop, Posa tries to get a shot through, scores! Severio Posa from the line, a wrist shot into traffic. Here is Koklichev. That shot scores! Alex Koklichev down the right wing side. Hope got a piece of it, but it found its way into the back of the net. The Spitfires have made it 3-2. Comes back out to Thompson. Thompson waits. His shot scores! Brett Thompson goes upstairs for his first goal as a member of the Sarnia Sting, and it's now 5-2. Tries to get the shot, but it's blocked, and that'll do it tonight. The Sarnia Sting pick up the win on home ice as they knock off the Windsor Spitfires by a score of 6-2. Now Ritchie with a chance. Oh, the forehand! And it's in the net! Brett Ritchie buries it! And the Sarnia Sting go up by a score of 1-0. Hot Tot is racing back. Here's a chance. Bernard scores! Short-handed goal by the Guelph Storm. Francis Bernard comes in, and just like that, we are all tied 1-1. Yakupov, cross ice, feed a chance there, and that's denied. Out in front, score! Brett Ritchie has his second of the hockey game as he was out in front of the net and slides it home. Working there along with Thompson, trying to get it free, Pandan trying to break it up with Gaskin. There's a chance, scores! It rolled right into Dominic Alberga, and he scored, and just like that, it's 4-3 Sarnia. Turns it back, dropping it for Garland. He can't get a shot. Going to the front of the net, scores! Dickinson goes to the front of the net, and just like that, the Storm go up by a score of 5-4. Thompson, shot, tip. It's in, I think. Craig Hottot gets the goal, and this game is all tied at 5 on a short-handed goal. Richard out in front, scores! Stephen Gaskin left alone in front of the net, and he scores. And the Guelph Storm come to town and pick up a 6-5 overtime win.
as promised, some great hockey. And you can go to the Kojiko website. That's where I get these videos to share with you, and I'm just sharing them. And thank Kojiko for putting that up on the website, and I just kind of show you how to get there and check things out, okay? I'll bring you the Sarnia highlights to the Sarnia Sting every week as I find them. And don't forget, if you've got a YouTube video of the week that you'd like me to share with everybody, send it to me. You can send it to info@davidburrows.ws. That's right, .ws, info@davidburrows.ws, and send me a link or get a hold of me on Facebook and let me know where I can find the videos that you're interested in. Let me know what you're looking for on the show. Okay, yes, we're calling it the show. Going to be having some interviews coming up in the future. Going to be having some sponsorship, yes. Might give away some free stuff. And of course, I'm going to be letting you know what I'm doing around town with the karaoke and other special events that I've got planned. Speaking of which, coming up December the 2nd, I have a rematch with my good friend Tommy Gun Spencer. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, for the last couple of years, myself and Tommy Gun Spencer have had a pool match down at Rock and Roll Billiards Hall. Now, you might think it might be kind of boring to come out and watch us play pool, but here's what happens. We do it like the wrestling thing. We come out, we got entrance music, we got a show going on, there's a charity there, and lots of prizes and a lot of fun and music. And of course, after the match, we'll be having some karaoke there as well. And we're just going to have a whole lot of fun. So don't think, I'm just going to go out and sit down and just watch Tommy and Dave play pool. Yes, that's involved, but we're putting on a show as well. And that's all I can tell you about it. It's coming up December the 2nd at Rock and Roll Pool Hall. And it's a Friday, and it'll all begin at 7:30 in the evening, and the match and the show will last a couple hours. And then, of course, after the show, more karaoke, and we'll just go as long as you want to go, all right? So mark that down on your calendar, December 2nd. I'll have some more details on the next show. We're still putting the show together. The charity that we're going to be raising money for is the Alzheimer's Foundation, so great cause, and I'd be happy to take your pledges. And in fact, a lot of you, I'll be contacting you looking for some of your money, okay? So right now, I want to move on to a little bit more fun stuff, and well, take a look.
The highway, and that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you.
Of course, you figured it out. Yes, that was some of the folks that were down for the past weekend, the Halloween weekend. I'm a little late getting it to you, but we had a lot of fun with the karaoke down at Rock and Roll. I'm there every Friday night with karaoke at 8 o'clock, and every Sunday afternoon, yes, Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we do karaoke there, and that was from both Friday night and the Sunday afternoon Halloween party that we had there. There's also a meat raffle every Sunday afternoon during the karaoke. And coming back Friday, we're going to be having a Rebound. Yes, Rebound's going to be there. And they're going to be a charity running a meat raffle as well. So come out and have some fun. If you don't sing, just be a part of the audience and support a good cause. And we're just going to have a whole lot of fun too. Drinks are really cheap, okay? And, you know, just come out and have a good time. That's all I've got for you this week. But coming up next week, I'm going to have a whole lot more for you. Please like this and share it with all your friends, because I really want to grow a big audience here for you here on the show. Okay, you can also check it out on YouTube at youtube.com/Mr. David Burrows. Yes, David Burrows was taken, D Burrows was taken, so I had to come up with something. Okay, that's the way it works. And of course, you can tune in or click in every Monday, and I'll be here with a brand new show. That's all the time I've got for you this week. Going to play a couple little more things here for you. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time on the show.